Go back to the day of, or the person involved and that caused this and caused my injury. We really focus on the positive and keep moving forward.
And this week, marking 5 years since a Springfield police officer was run over, almost killing him and leaving him unable to walk ever again. It's been a long journey to where he and his wife are today. In an Ozarks First exclusive, Mark Priebe and his wife Heather sat down with Parker Padgett, who was live tonight for us outside of police headquarters. Parker.
Yeah, this is where Mark Priebe's life almost ended, but if you ask him, it's where a second chance at life started. They celebrate Alive Day every year on June 9th. It's just a sign of how far they've come, but also a reminder of the work that lies ahead. Now, Mark says he doesn't have any trouble revisiting this site, but he says he doesn't need to. As for the person that did it, they don't talk about him because, again, they don't need to. But we talked about 2020, the recovery, and everything in between.
It's just something that we really, some days it still doesn't seem real, but here we are 5 years later. It just is crazy.
For the Priebe family, they're still adjusting to their lives since 2020.
We kind of took on to be peers for other first responder families, especially to help spouses and first responders that were injured.
Officer Mark Priebe medically retired after he was run over and pinned to a pole outside SPD headquarters 5 years ago this week.
We take note of it and celebrate that I'm still here, that I've been able to change and be a better person, a better husband and father, and a better friend to folks.
Mark Priebe says that attack actually saved his life.
I think that for us, it's brought me back to my faith and closer to my faith at the time, and in the mental state that I was, an emotional state that I was in personally, that if it wouldn't have happened, we would have ended up divorced. The kids hated me, didn't want me around. They wouldn't have been a part of my life. And even though as bad as things were, it wasn't my job that kept me going. It was my family, as bad as it was. And I probably would have ended my life at that point. When
my first call was that there had been a shooting at police headquarters, I really thought that's what he had done. Because we were just in that place. And I didn't want to believe that he had done that, but the chance that he did was there. And when I found out what had happened, it was a whole different thing.
But now they're working on helping others impacted by violence against first responders, while also bringing mental health to a brighter spotlight.
It's a huge deal, a huge deal. That's something that we hope to continue to be part of and maybe bring more light to help some of these officers and first responders if they don't feel comfortable going to their people.
Even taking a new position with the Republic School District.
I'm really enjoying it, and I still have an impact, hopefully, on my community.
The Priebes tell me their son, who is 20 years old, is interested in pursuing a career in law enforcement once he finishes college. Reporting live in Springfield, Parker Padgett, Ozarks First.